Good morning. Happy Sunday. Uh yeah, so yesterday I was offline because on what was it? Thursday, Friday, my internet went out completely. 4 hours. I think it was 5 hours total, and there was no outage in my area or anything. So I contacted my internet company like what the hell? And they sent someone, and the soonest they could send somebody was Saturday morning because holiday and everything, I suppose. So I couldn't stream yesterday morning. He came, he spent like an hour here. He gave me a new modem, and also went under the place, and like the wires and stuff were degraded. He said he fixed those. But he did also mention my router's old and maybe I want to get a new router. Like, okay. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to stream on Sunday because my internet's all fixed. When I first tried to go live at 9, it wasn't doing it. It was in the red. It was dropping packets and stuff. And unfortunately, the internet hookup in my place is in like not the dumbest location imaginable, but a pretty dumb location. It's in the bedroom, and so I would need like an extremely long Ethernet cord to plug into the internet directly, so I am stuck on Wi-Fi. So I'm probably going to have to drop a couple $100 on a new router, which is fine. I mean, this router is like, I don't know, 10 years old. He's right that it's old. I didn't use it for many years because I was in internet provider places where they were like, you have to use our router. And then this place was like, we'll charge you extra if you want to rent our router. And I was like, no, I already have one. But it would seem that this router is no longer good. So, with all of that said, my routines are all messed up and everything like that, and I'm just like a little frazzled. And I'm hoping the internet's not going to drop again because I have no control over that. But let's play some Magic. I was going to do Steam, and I was going to be like, oh, look, I bought this new Humble Bundle because there's an award-winning Humble Bundle going on right now. But unfortunately, I cannot handle anything new right now. Cannot do it. I cannot do it. So we need white spells, so we'll warm up with some bunnies. Nice, fluffy, safe bunnies. So anyway, that's why I'm late and why I wasn't here yesterday. Sorry. That's kind of a crummy opening hand. That's a better opening hand. Oh, Super Bass, hi. Yeah, you missed my entire blurb. Yeah, so on Thursday, my internet went out for 5 hours, despite me not actually having an outage supposedly in my area. So I had a technician come out, and the soonest they could come out was Saturday morning. So I did that instead of streaming. And he did give me a new router. This is still fine. He did give me a new router. And sorry, he gave me a new modem, and he went down under the place, and there were some cords that were degraded, and he fixed those. And that took like an hour. Yeah, we're done with this match. So, but he did also mention my router was old, and I maybe want to get a new one. And so then this morning, I tried to start at 9 on time, but it was in the red and dropping packets and interrupting the stream. And yeah, so I'm probably going to have to get a new router because there's clearly still issues. And hopefully I don't go down again. Good to see you for the moments we get to see you. Thanks, Super Bass. Oh, I forgot to get my water too. In all the kerfuffle. Hair in the water? Hair in the water. Hair in the water, children. Hair in the water enhances the flavor of the water. Boo! No more bouncing things for you. I hope that you are well, Super Bass. It's very rainy here. My vacation is about to end, and while I'm grateful for it, I wonder if I've truly rested. I'm not very good at resting. Well, enough saying for you, return to work tomorrow. Hopefully you had a nice little break for school winter break as well. Yesterday, I did a Avatar draft, and I actually drafted two copies of the mythic rare black vehicle airship thing. That was pretty funny. I still only went 3-3 though. Much of your break was tainted by family drama. You kept enough distance from it to not get destroyed. That's good. That's good. Thankfully, we did not have family drama. We did have airport drama. Your older brother's lost his place shortly before the break due to some dumb choices. He, his wife, his son needed a place, and your mother offered him one. No! Still have a ton of bunnies. So, it's not the end of the world. Now that you've saved up a fair bit, as soon as you get your tax return, which your company is sending via snail mail, the hunt begins for a place of your own. Yay! Well, that's probably it. Oh no, no evidence collected. We're good. I think the life gain's worth it. I might do the village in a minute. We'll see. You might have another cover up in hand, but he miscounted his mana. As soon as he dropped the green temple, he paused, but then counted his mana. Ah. You know what this deck needs? It needs the Remembrance Black Enchantment. So that I could punish them for killing all my stuff over and over. I know part of the appeal is that this is mono white, but, you know. Honestly, I don't get why he didn't just copy the temple a bunch of times. Right? Wouldn't I just be dead? You can only copy it once. Then how come he has 6 copies of Nowhere to Run? My point still stands. If you can only copy it once, then shouldn't he just have 2 token copies instead of 6? Oh! Got it. He can copy a thing multiple times, it's just the legendary rule was a problem. Got it. Dinosaurs! Oh, it makes me sad to kill your dinosaur. You seem like a cool individual. Where doppelgang players often go wrong, they forget that you can copy lands. Hmm. I am proud of you, opponent, for playing dinosaurs. I am still gonna punish you, but I am proud of you. You feel like this guy just typed dinosaur into the collection, and that's fine by you. Yeah. Flying is cheat. There are reach dinosaurs. My Tammy dinosaur build has reach dinosaurs. Alright, we did the quest. Let's look at a quick draft. It seems like my internet's holding, so... There's an old Hearthstone meme that says, taunt is cheat. Hmm. That's so odd. I don't think there are enough artifacts to really be worth it. It's maybe vehicles. The three color legendaries in the set tend to be weak. Three color Toph is very much a commander card. Yeah. Dark Legion has redeemed posture check. And waters, yay. I could just take the green white signpost. Try to do ally things. I'm not super impressed by any of these other cards. This card can be cool, but a lot of the time it just doesn't come out before the game's over. I guess Cabbage Merchant. The Wisdom? I haven't seen this before. Ah, second card things. Okay. I don't know. There's blue allies too, right? So maybe just the land. Blue allies are some of the best allies. Hmm. If I could get some airbending too, that could be pretty great. It's the flyer. Also have the option for removal. Take the removal. Lessen things. Huh. Does not appear that it did. Hey, Papa. Hello, Mellowheart. How are you doing? Okay, I need to tell you about this. So, there was a previous draft in which I did allies and I drafted Avatar Aang, and I can't remember if I went 0 and 3 or 1 and 3, but it went really badly, and I never saw this card. I never drew it. Very well, you're learning to play NTG. Oh, good. That's the trick. You have to draw it. Um, I'll take it again. It's a mythic, you know. I'll take it. It's not airbending. Well, I could get another flexible waterbender. I could get another sandbender storm. Or I could do razor rings or pillar launch. I don't have a lot of low drops. Maybe I should be trying to fill that out. Waterbending scroll. Why couldn't you waterbend? Yeah. It is a little odd. +1 counters. Earthbend. Probably that, but just looking. Yeah. Oh, it's another Master Paku. Well, I guess I can try to get more lessons. No, I haven't gotten any mana fixing, so. But I could still do this one for blue. Yeah, it's not my colors, but I don't want the board wipe. Uh. It's not an ally. Whatever. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I got Appa. And then Avatar himself has firebending. Yeah. The Appa and the airbending lesson were both in the same pack. So I only had opportunity to get one airbending card. Seems like maybe Gran Gran is good take. The worst non-Timmy card set, and it is Leaves from the Vine. Mm. Maybe? I don't have a ton of lesson spells. I have 3. No, I have 6. I have 6. That's horrible. Not horrible, I guess. Ooh, but wall top sentries. It'll Quencha tends to be pretty good. But wall top sentries. Reach death touch. It's true. I don't have like a ton of removal though, so I'll grab it. Rumble Arena. Yeah, fixing. It does. Last chance for if I want to do Aang. Um, I have no idea. Whatever. Yeah. I like this card, but I feel like my curve is very like 4 heavy. Well, this isn't real, but Abandoned Attachments is a super gross card. Oh yeah. I'm so tired of standard seeing Gran Gran and Abandoned Attachments. It's very tiring. Yeah, I have enough 4 drops. I'm gonna take the Snowballers. Take a second Geyser Leaper, I guess. Alright. I have ended games with this card, but if we are running red at all, it is a splash. So you were in Kibler's Discord talking with a bunch of pros, and before the expansion even went live, you said Granger is probably the best creature in Standard, and it's not even close. Yeah, I think Gran was largely underestimated. Solid 4 hours of people saying how wrong you were. Nah, you were right. It'll never connect, doesn't do anything, it's just a one drop. No, that's the whole point. It's a one drop. If a one drop can literally shape the entire game, that's a problem, yeah. Every turn you didn't swing 2-2 at the guy because it has to hang back and babysit Gran, the card is passively winning the game, yeah. Um, I am gonna run an ad break and get a peanut butter sandwich. Or actually an almond butter sandwich, that's what I have right now. You guys want to see a name evoke some memories from letters? Sure. Sure, what is it? Hit me. Knight of the Ebon Legion. Was that the black 2-drop that had protection from white or something? First strike, maybe? No, 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 no. No. No, he was the vampire. Yeah, the one-drop vampire who gets even bigger if the opponent loses 4 life. Oh yeah, he was good. And he could buff himself so that he could do more damage. Yeah, I remember him. He was an issue. He was great in my vampire decks, though. How much games changed if he was on the table? Yeah. Yeah, I was mixing him up with, there was a Dominaria card where it was the Black Knight and then the White Knight, and they, like, had hexproof from each other or something. Off him alone, you knew how good Gran would be. Yeah. A 1-2 for 1 with upside. Yeah. A 1-2 for 1 with upside that can get bigger. 2 cards might have 1 mana each turn, gain like 4 life. Yeah. I have to cut 6 more cards, but I need to get some food first because I feel ill. So I'm gonna do that. If you want, I can leave this up instead of the be right back screen in case you want to look and have opinions, but yeah, I will be right back. Unmute. I'm trying to decide if Allies at Last or Razor Rings is better. It honestly feels like white is the tertiary color. Feels like blue and green is more, despite my double pip appa here. But I do like the giant koi. You know, he water bends, he also island cycles. Both of those things are helpful. You picked up TCG Cards Shop Simulator and you set yourself a goal in the game to consider it beaten. Oh, yes? My brother Kevin mentioned that, like, that game was available and was like, are you interested in this? And I was like, I tend to not like management simulators, so probably not. How's your favorite magical girls? And I'm pickup line. I'm literally playing magic. It's true. No cool transformation sequence either, but maybe I'll just run 41. I'm so lazy. Day one, you pulled full art foil mini star from a $4 pack. At the time, it was worth $1,800. Wow. Got a grade. It came back gem grade 10, so it went up to $10,000. Wow. This is in the game, right? Not real life? I'm just gonna go. Dark Legion says, "What is mostly why you don't like management gaming?" It feels like work. I don't know. It just feels like work to me. You ended up selling it for half that 5K and sunk it into the store. TCG Management Sim does a good balance of this is work, but you feel rewarded for the work I do. Yeah. Like you feel proud of each upgrade. Yeah, I guess my feeling is if I am working, the reward I want is money in real life. that's that's kind of the problem, I think. It's your turn to get off Magic. Recently, you've been getting more into Japanese mahjong, which is the equivalent of professional screw you with tiles. Ooh. I played on a Steam mahjong game, demonic mahjong, a little bit ago, and uh, it was good except for the discomfort with the many. Would you call that a harem game? Like they're not all like dating you or into you, but it's all demons with enormous boobs. One of your major milestones is hiring staff who will take the pressure off you. Ah. I'm gonna hop in. And legitimately, staff feel good. Huh. You making sound like that's a bad thing. Make it sound like that's a bad thing. Well, look, I am bisexual myself. It got to a point that I was a little bit uncomfortable. Like there were some moans of defeat happening that I was a little bit like, can I have this on stream right now? This seems not quite okay. Uh-oh, I think I should have mulliganed. You're only answering the question to where I am because you asked. Ah. Anime boob mahjong isn't the type of atmosphere Letters wants for the stream. I should have mulliganed. I am being punished for not mulliganing. But hey, look, I actually drew the card. On turn 5, I will be able to play a spell. Let's go. Bye, Avatar Aang. Uh, Your TCG just stopped saying you went on early on extra tables for people to play, extra slots to put singles, and it was a fun journey. Funny enough, your store was largely saved by board games and plushies. Answering this question in this way because you asked, you apologize for any discomfort what you're about to say. Sure. You know, I feel like this would have gone poorly even if I hadn't gotten mana screwed, but like, this is going really poorly. It is called summoning sickness, my friend. Hey, guess what? They can pay too. Alright, so, back to the drawing board. Because that was a non-game. I should have, basically, I was like, oh yeah, I'll be able to cast this, and I wasn't paying attention to the fact that I didn't have blue. Um... I think I'm less invested in the lessons at this point, so... Regarding your in-game goal, you have a display rack for 4 cards, and your goal is to try to get full art grade 10 foils of each of the foils for Ministar's line. Okay, this looks more doable. We can Aang's Journey into green. You currently have a grade 10 full art for Kingstar, but it is not foil. Ah. Legitimately, I think I just drop a giant koi and just start hitting them with it. This is shaping up to be a non-game as well. Grade 10 Ghost of Kingstar. Gonna hold. I don't know if you noticed, they didn't cast a single spell. Ah, type of game, yeah. The type of game that I'm describing sounds like ecchi, and it may well include harem games in it as well, but it's a type of genre pretty much as close you get to corn without actually being corn itself. AKA, this isn't what it looks like, Mom, I swear. Yeah. Let's see if we can get a real interactive game happening. Ghost is a special treatment they put in game where the card basically goes negative, reversing all the colors. 7 toughness is a bit much for mono red, yeah. As Nizan mentioned, this is a set where you have to try and do something each turn. No green. Do I want a mulligan? Better. We'll keep this. Bottom allies at last. You believe you would have kept it? After that first game, I was just like, no, we're not. We're not doing that. Okay. First, I'm gonna do this. Get a plains. Then I'm gonna scry. Okay. Then... Grand? No, I'll play Grand. Found my land, yeah. You personally don't care, you're comfortable with your interest, but it's you leave, not want something you... Yeah. Yeah, you don't want your parents walking in on it. It makes sense. I'm one lesson off Grand active, yeah. A lot of things are nice to look at. You don't want to explain things. No need to explain. Yeah, but they ended up not doing the thing for some reason. I'm gonna get another planes for Appa. Airbending lesson, interesting. I could airbend the Earth Kingdom General and then cast him again, right? Maybe. Yeah. 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 Hmm. His board is still a little too big. You would put 2 more counters on Rumble Arena? Ah. Oh. I was gonna use that for up. Oh. What do you think the odds are that they have it Oquentia? I'm gonna go for it. Turns out they did not have it. And now I finally have a blocker in the sky. There's one Mahjong client you play this so bad that it needs to have a family-friendly filter. Oh no. First time you hear one, like, you could take it. I was gonna use that, damn. Suddenly I have an army. Suddenly army. Hmm. I get to scry again. Yeah, okay. The Mahjong client isn't exactly subtle. There are some characters you can play with, as when you win, all you see is a giant something on the screen. It is very awkward. Oh. Well, I guess mine wasn't so bad then. More congratulations, we won. Now look at me, kind of thing. Ah. They decided they did not care and wanted to leave the man open. Interesting. Ah, tiger seal. Could become relevant. Feel like you're outing yourself? Sorry. No, it's no big deal. Hmm. Unfortunate. I already used airbending lesson too. I could draw it again, you know? Oh, I just milled their big serpent. Trying to do the math, like, can I kill them? I think I can. I'm just gonna swing. Math is for blockers. I was wrong. I did not kill them, and I am now probably dead. I am now certainly dead. I had to at least try, you know? They had too much unblockable flying stuff. I still stand by it. Because even if I had tapped down their biggest flyer or unblockable, I still would have died, so. you know. I'll allow it. The story of the game, if you can call it that, because it was designed in the same vein as Arena to help people play. You are a former professional Mahjong player who just so happens to come to a city where everything's governed by the game of Mahjong. The goal is to create a team of Mahjong players, usually hot women, and lead them to victory. Yes. Huh. I have other ways to get lands. Fighty McFighterton. As raunchy as that game is, people still use client play with friends because it's one of the only clients people have to play with that is easily accessible. So there's this game called Honey Pop that I say is one of the best match 3 games of all time. You like move an entire row or column in order to get the match 3 happening, and it's really cool for that gameplay, but it is also a game in which you bang the entire town. Shrugs. It happens. Gonna try. Leap up. Pillar launch. Yeah. As long as they consent to the activity, yeah, right? This is probably going to be a 1 in 3. At least we saw Aang this time, you know? At least he was drawn once. Hang on. No, I stand by it. I stand by it. Sure. Yep. Cool. We're still trying to recover. That's bad. That's pretty bad. That was not the time to draw land. I think I just die. I think that's what happens. You don't claim to have a favorite one of these characters? That's good. I've never really understood the whole, like, this is my favorite character. Screw all other characters. Now I'm not even gonna have that anymore to keep them at bay. Nice. Very nice. Okay. So, I just die. You know, I cannot say that I did not see Aang this spec, because I did see Aang once. Oh, you do not claim to not have a favorite. You used a double negative. Alright, well, that was a draft that happened. There wasn't much to it. It kind of just, stuff didn't really come together. I think we won one match. Yeah, the one match that we won was the one where our opponent played literally nothing. So, yeah, that was pretty horrific.